Hello, hello. Realizing my mic's a little off. I see you, stalker. But I guess since you're a mod, I probably shouldn't call you, of all people, a stalker of you being early, but I'm going to anyway because you're a stalker. Hanging out in my chat before I even start. Freak! Welcome in, everybody. We're gonna see how long I can stream for today. I have no real idea what happened last time, but I guess we'll find out. Congrats on being first agent. I'm realizing the art isn't actually on screen. You guys are still looking at Spirit City, which is not what we're doing today. You guys are actually allowed to look at what we're working on. I know it doesn't look like much. It's Rhea! We're making a Rhea popsicle sticker. But welcome in, everybody. Hello, 8pine. Hello, Meeples. Welcome in. Hi, Comet, Stalker. Saw your bunny walking around for like 10 minutes before we started. I do tend to have the bunnies up early if I can. Sometimes that's why I forget about them, is I normally have them set up beforehand. So if I haven't already done that, I will forget about them, and will need to be reminded that they are not on screen. Hey, Fancy! Welcome in! This isn't actually how she's going to look. This was just the concepting phase. Make sure I got like a lot of her basics. I am actually going to put it sideways and do the sketch for it. Because I wanted it to be a little more complex than this. But we are working on some of the first actual channel merch, I'm realizing. Because everything else has been fandoms and silly stuff. I didn't open up the XP tablet thing. There we go. We'll see what else I end up working on today, but for the most part, it has been, just whatever I felt like making. Aren't these my stuff? I want to look at my store, online store. There we go. Yeah, we have the Metaton pin, we have the Gangle the balloon Gangle, which is something that we won't talk about, but it is cute. Some merch for the most recent episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. I would say the last, but that sounds wrong because there's one more coming up eventually. I also made the Zava keychain. So yeah, most of the stuff has just been funny, silly stuff I felt like making. But eventually we will get there. I will be making more. Which will be this. Actually, no, maybe I think I want to do this more in like a lineless style. I think I really want to do is get the basics of it. Of course, the Rhea sticker is based off those, say, little popsicles you can get. I don't know what to call them, just like character popsicles. Hey, Wolf, thanks for lurking. I just took a sip of water, so I will do that again later. We just started, but sure, I will save. I did actually get started on this a little while ago. I just didn't have the energy to finish it and get started on this actual part of it. Try to make it as even as possible as well on both sides. there is a slight... There's a slight gap in the fill tool still. I gotta fix that. There we go. Nope. Still a huge gap. I mean, it's not super noticeable, but I can see it when I zoom in. Congrats on the 70 stream streak, Agent. So just do this. Nope. Convert. Would like if my stuff just worked the first time, but it's fine. Right now I am drawing a... Here, this is... I'm working on the lineless version of it, but it's like one of those little melty character popsicles, but it's Rhea. Also, welcome in, Paige. Here. Make sure that little, like, dollop of Rhea's hair is lined out. I'm trying to go for a somewhat lineless style of it. I don't know if her little face thingies make sense for this, but we'll see if I end up adding them. It's not gonna stay lineless forever, I just need it to help me figure out, like, how I want a lot of the base shapes to look. Gotta figure out a nice shading for the popsicle part. That should be good. And to thin this line out a little bit. Hey, you got a fancy bag of chip. Also, welcome in, Shay. That isn't even full circle. I guess it doesn't have to be, but it looks kind of weird not being a little more full. There we go. As per usual, when it comes to streams where I'm working on something, I will be quiet a lot of the time as I'm trying to focus. My apologies. It's chill time. I need to move this back outside of that area because that doesn't... It's just a little more difficult. The fuck is that sound effect supposed to be? What? That was weird for the music. Alright then. Oh yeah, sorry, I already went right into work mode and asked how anybody's doing. How are we feeling today, everybody? Also, no, I have no idea what was wrong with my, OBS or any of that. We'll see if anything happens today, actually. Today's kind of our test day to see if it's decided to stop being bitch. Yeah, I think that's soon to happen now. I also think so I don't have to keep going back to this thing. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of it and move it to the sub view. Shots. Yeah, I too haven't said much about the whatever, because I still don't know what was wrong with it, one, so I just kind of turned off CurseForge, because apparently that was a startup app. I really don't love this music. It feels so incredibly loud. even though I have it turned so the fuck down. And whatever this is, I cannot stand right now. Going somewhere else. In Spirit City. I have it slightly turned up on OBS too, so that you guys can hear it, but I'm also going to probably just listen to my own music a little bit louder in the background. It'll keep playing, you guys will hear it, but I'm hopefully just going to have my music louder so that I don't have to. I'm not someone who likes to listen to lo-fi music while I work, by the way, so this is like hell for me. I genuinely do not like listening to lo-fi music when I'm working on stuff. I prefer just listening to my own music. But that's copyrighted and I can't do that on stream. So you guys get to listen to this. Shuffle, let's see, what's the vibe of today playlist? It's a 2-minute one. It's taking a while to load. Oh, it's playing. That's. Did you shuffle? Oh, you did. Okay. Did you? Did you seriously shuffle to the first song? Regardless, it's playing Step On Up by the Living Tombstones, so I just think that's funny. Nope. Unfortunately, this also is hell for me, because, I can hear the music in the back. Wait, actually, wait. What if I fucked with the sound mixing? Because if I turn Spirit City down a lot for myself, but just turn it up in OBS, maybe it'll work. Because I know it will still turn it down for you guys, I know that. But then I can just turn it down, or turn it back up in OBS. Not sure if I mentioned it here or not, probably not, but recently commissioned someone to make custom art? Custom card binder? Oh, that's cute! You haven't, I don't think you brought that up, but you did definitely bring up that you've been getting some Munas, because it's your favorite. Okay, yeah, turning down Spirit City is turning it down for all of us. If I just turn it all the fucking way up in OBS, now it sounds normal. I'm so sorry. Does the music still sound, like, okay to you guys? Is this still fine? Like, it's audible, but it's not, like, too quiet. I just need to make sure I can't hear it enough that I can actually hear my music over it. Okay, good. Perfect. Now I can't hear it at all. I'm free. Oh, that was the eraser. Alright, this is today's current plan. No fucking lo-fi. Again, nothing wrong with lo-fi, it's just, it doesn't help me work. Everyone has, like, their specific songs they like to listen to for their work, or even specific songs for specific types of work. Lo-fi is not mine. Actually, I guess with writing, because I'm not really that focused. Well, I am. Actually, when I'm writing, I'm so focused, the choice of music does need to be something that I can't, like, hear words for. If I hear words while I'm writing, I will just write the words I hear, and that sucks. But for art, other way around. I need something, but it can't be too quiet. Well, now the music's too loud. My music. There we go. And another save. And this is me up too. I got a playlist called Sounds of a bunch of soundtracks and non-lyric songs for writing and schoolwork. Yeah! Metal and rock are definitely fun. Yeah, I need something that gives me energy while I'm working, because I will just get bored or fall asleep. Or I'll feel like I need to fall asleep. Because, like, lo-fi, I listen to when I'm sleeping. That's, like, I like relaxing pianos and nature sounds when I'm sleeping. So it just makes me tired as hell, and I can't work like that. Actually, I should look up references. Let's figure out what the hell they're supposed to be called. Character popsicles? We'll see if that works. Character popsicles. Okay, they are just called character popsicles, or at least it works. Oh, they're actually called ice cream pops, not technically popsicles, or depending on where you're going. Regardless, here's one of these fucked up ones. I love them. I used to get the SpongeBob one. You guys know the ones I'm talking about, the gumball eyes. If you guys got those, which was your favorite character to go for? Because mine was SpongeBob or Bubbles. Usually SpongeBob, even though he looked really fucked up. Bubbles, too. Bubbles looked demonic at times, but I liked both of those the most. Yeah, I liked songs in Spotify. That makes sense, too, because mine is just random songs I have. Here, I'm gonna pause. It's not randomized right now. It's just going through the playlist. But, like, these are just random songs I like that I add to this playlist. I have had this oh my god, I've had this playlist for, like, 5 years. And it is just a compilation of songs from since I was in middle school. This is not the end of the playlist. I know damn well this isn't the end of the playlist. That's only 201. There's 250 songs in here. Is it stopping me from getting any lower, or a bunch of the songs just gone? I think a bunch of the songs might be gone, which is fair. But regardless, as of recently, the oldest song used to be a FNAF song, of course, because that was a phase I had. Now I'm gonna check. How many of the songs in here? There can't be over 40 songs that are fucked up in this playlist. Actually, maybe there are. Full playlist. Let's go from, like, the bottom. See how far it lets me go. I also run a ad block on YouTube, so it's mad at me. Probably why. Regardless, there's random mixes of, like, pop, rock covers of pop songs, video game songs. Like, I literally just said that one of them was from The Living Tombstone, of course. Step On Up is about Monty from Security Breach, specifically. A lot of these are songs from like animation memes. We've got Tangled Up right next to Baby No Money's 2. We've got Before He Cheats right next to Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. Here, what's another fun one? We've got the main title song for Fiona and Cake, a remix, right next to My Oh My by Camila Cabello. So it's a lot. There's a lot of funny ones. Cult of the Lamb music, though, does always get me hyped. I've listened to that all the time. Hell, I still listen to that during art sometimes. Video game songs as well, or I guess they aren't on this playlist. But those are also good choices. Sonic makes sense. I have a couple of Sonic song covers in here. Animation memes, yep. Main playlist called Songs. It's just everything I listened to over the years piled together. Yeah, mine is, funnily enough, I still haven't changed the username. I guess I never thought about it. This is still called Kuyu Minato's favorite songs, because I haven't changed it, even though my name has been changed for quite some time. From both the name changes have been over a year, and I still haven't fixed it. I honestly probably never will, because it doesn't matter. But it's still my original username's favorite songs, because honestly, it is. But yeah, we've got like. I like how you can also see the different phases, because if I could see the beginning of the playlist, then you would see that it's mostly like FNAF and nerdcore songs, the Minecraft raps from Dan Bull, stuff like that. Then there's like the mild, like rock and rap, I guess, section. It's only 4 songs, but we have Dragula by Rob Zombie. We have Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill. We have Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, and then we have Closer by 9 Inch Nails. I add a song like maybe every couple of months. Sometimes I add a couple in a week. But like, it's very funny to have these all here. Then we have Devon Cole's Witch. But right next to Dragula is Betty by Young Gravy. Those are not songs that go next to each other, but they are in my playlist. I love putting it on random and just seeing what gets added and what we go to. There's a couple Stupendium songs in here as well, just because amazing. But yeah, it's like 50-50 random pop songs. Well, I guess not 50-50, but like it's almost half pop songs, half nerdcore songs. And then the occasional like I guess metal and rap. Most of the rap, though, is already nerdcore, though, so those are just, like, regular songs. Oh, and a couple anime openings. One for an anime I never watched, and I probably won't, but I think it's a good OP, so I'm gonna keep listening to it. I bring it up because I see one that I did watch, which was the opening for Escape the Xfinity, which was just really fucking good. But then I have Chainsaw Man's Kickback, and it's an English cover. Haven't watched Chainsaw Man, probably won't. Yeah, it honestly would be kind of funny for everyone to share their main music playlist just to see. But mine's also private because it's on my main channel. I don't have like I do have a side account that has my like actual name and stuff, but that used to be used by my aunt, so it has just like a bunch of gospel music, and I don't feel like going through and clearing the history. Mostly because I don't want to. So instead, I decided to use my main channel as my main account, even though it's my YouTube channel. We'll deal with that when we get there. Oh yeah, we have... Actually, these ones make sense. Most of these make sense that are here. Oh, that's Panic at the Disco. Of course. Though some of these are from, Oh, you said recording, sorry. I thought you just meant sending them straight up. Yeah, I guess that could work. That would be funny. If you feel like doing that, feel free. It'd be fun to see. If you guys want to share your current just random song playlists. Do I have any of the K-pop Demon Hunter songs in here? I don't. Huh. I guess sometimes I'll just pick a song that's randomly on YouTube to listen to. Some aren't in here, even though they're songs I really like. It is kind of funny seeing Maneater right next to Die With A Smile, though. The vibes in this playlist are very fucked up. It's very silly. Because I just add songs I like at random. There's no rhyme or reason. They're always next to songs from like a couple years later or a couple months away. The vibe of the playlist is always changing. Regardless, back to actually getting to listen to stuff I like. I feel like moving to this. Yeah, is big enough or are they too big? That's the main question and why I was grabbing the references in the first place. Wonder how they made these fucked up things. Because sometimes they look real bad. And other times they'd look mediocre at best. They do seem to actually have, like, the... like, different parts of the character's features, so I will add her little things. The Florida man. K-pop Demon Hunter, yep, that's a good choice. Honkai Star Rail songs. Like, are they like... oh, wait, trailer music. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Where's Rhea's ref? Is she in here? There she is. Oh. That's problematic. I'll put this here. Because the idea isn't that her stuff, like her hair or her little... the idea isn't that this is drawn on. It's like actually there. No, but that makes this side look weird. What happened to him? Please don't knock him around. Nice to him. Oh, wrong button. That becomes a problem, though, when it's positioned here behind the hair thing. And then behind this. Why are you not going to the next song? Are you just taking a while to load? Oh, we are currently on Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer. A lot of the songs are dictated by how good they work with the current ship I have, or just any of my ships. Oh. That's not right. There we go. The sticker was having some problems, I see. There we go. I don't know what that means. Fibonacci formula? Is that a song name? Or just like the actual formula? I'm not going to tell you guys the name of every song I'm currently listening to, and I really hate saying this artist's name just because they know why. They know what they did. I'm listening to Malevolent, which is another nerdcore rap by, unfortunately, a rapper on YouTube called Daddy Fat Snaps. Fat, of course, with a PH. The name. It's a fucking banger song, though. Eyes either are too big or not big enough, and I can't tell which one. Nope, that's the wrong version. Napoleon song. Oh. Neapolitan, sorry. I read that wrong. Is that Italian? Where is Neapolitan? Like an Italian city? Or am I very off? Southern Italian, okay. She has a little bit more of her goofy charm if she has her little antennaes. Still couldn't fucking actually tell you what they are. I'm just calling them that. I don't think they're actually antenna. I don't know what they are. She just has them. Well, hopefully you'll get to do something fun when you're done with work. And we can keep you company for a little bit, at least. Listening to a, well, not really a rock cover of Lady Gaga's Judas. It's someone playing, like, an electric guitar to Lady Gaga's Judas. Sounds so fucking sick. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. What else do I want from this? I guess I could probably add like a soft outline. Oh god. Yeah. Nope. Okay, what if I go from here? Nope, that's inward. No. From here. Outline for the popsicle itself. And then separate outline for the stick. Rhea popsicle on a stick. Nope. Blue. Color is darker than this. Fill. Okay, a little bit better. I gotta add like just enough detail to this, but to make it like look the way I need it to. Oh, maybe she looks fucked up because she doesn't have a nose. I was looking at it like, why does she look so not Rhea? She's missing her nose. Got a cute little bunny nose. Forgot it. And her silly little mouth isn't sideways like I originally planned it to be. Or at least a lot more sideways than it should be. Nose. Still have to figure out the whites of her ears. She's getting there! Oh, and her little eyebrows. Doesn't have her little eyebrows neither. Her eye overlapping the eyebrow makes the most sense. Very silly. Of course, the first actual merch that goes up on my channel is going to be a fucked up version of a popsicle of Rhea, not like actual Rhea. Not my Sona, not any of the gummy bunnies or anything else I've made. This. This stupid fucking face. It's very fitting. Okay. You guys keep sitting in front of her face. Scoop. There we go. The bunnies keep sitting down in front of her face every time I'm trying to look at her nose on her current model. Scooch. Throw you. Yeah. It's not you guys doing on a purpose, because I haven't even said out loud that I was trying to look at her face. But every time I look over, there's a new bunny in front of her. Scooch. Accidentally being problematic. Well, too bad. I've already figured out what the nose looks like, but I have been trying to figure out for a while. So you can go ahead and sit there now. You guys are already accidentally being nuisances. Not even your fault. I'm gonna move the hair thingy over a bit. I want to grab this. I like where this is. Found a song playlist I forgot about, which I'm 90% sure was a joke. Yeah. I still have a playlist that's literally just called Ass Dropping Playlist, and it has one song in it. It's only half a joke. I brought it up in the Discord before. The reason why it's called that is because it's just songs that feel like booty shaking. I listen to them when I'm sad, because you can't be sad if you're shaking your ass. Not for long, at least. I think I also just like dancing when I'm sad. It helps regardless, but I think it's funnier to specifically call it the ass dropping playlist. When did I get muted? Wait, how long have I been muted for? What the fuck just happened? Have I said anything in the past? I'm not sure. Whatever. Apparently I was muted, but I thought the captions were broken. I don't remember muting myself. That was weird. Oh, sorry guys. Apparently I was muted. I was freaking out because I thought the closed captions were broken. Apparently I either muted myself or for some reason it decided— oh, it probably was me undoing while in OBS. Ah, well, I had a response to you saying that you had a joke playlist, which was me bringing up the fact that I had my ass-dropping playlist. It's literally what it's called, and it only has one song in it. And the purpose of it is if I'm sad, I have to play my ass-dropping playlist, because it's songs I wish to shake my tushy to. And if I'm too sad, I have to shake my tushy. I just enjoy dancing when I'm sad, but it's specifically the ass-dropping playlist. I'm pretty sure the only song that's in there is Too Hot in Here. I haven't felt like adding to anything else. It was made that day, I added one song, and I haven't added anything else since. There's been no need. If I just move both of these down here? No. Technically not. Interesting. Folders upon folders. I don't know how many folders this one art is going to have, but it's going to have a shit ton. I'm sorry. This one is going to be called Pop, and the next one is going to be called Sickle. This layer that is her gumball eyes is getting worse and worse the more features I add to her face. Yeah. I can have that. This can be here. Now, outside of that layer. There we go. There we go. I keep forgetting that if I'm tabbed into OBS, every time I open it back up so I can see chat, if I do undo, it undoes the last action in OBS. Usually that ends up being me muting and unmuting. So I'll accidentally mute myself by pressing the undo, not being tabbed into Clipsio Paint like I thought I was. It keeps happening. I do it at least once every art stream. It's going to keep happening. There's more I can do to fix this, but it's not done, though it does very much so look like how I imagined it. Actually, strangely enough, a little less goofy than how I imagined it, but honestly, I'm okay with that. This also is not going to be a very big sticker. So maybe some of these details can be moved. But I'm very happy with how this looks so far. This will probably be one of the ones I order for myself, just because I want to put this on my water bottle or something. If I ever somehow decide I will go to a convention and anyone else ends up going to that convention, you will know it's me by the obnoxious amount of Rhea stickers on my stuff. It will probably be me. If you see someone with at least like 5 different things that I have made, it's probably me. I am making most of the merchandise I make for myself. If it's not something I would personally want, it probably ain't gonna be made. Just at all. Because it's funny I say that, because quite literally the next piece of merch I make is gonna be for a fandom, and it is just for me. It's gonna be William from Invincible. He's my favorite. I'm putting him in situations as we speak by writing fanfic. But also, I just think he's funny. I like him. I'm upset. I can't say why I'm upset, because it's spoilers. I want more of that character, though, but he's not the main character, so of course we're not, like, gonna have to see him. But I want more. I like him. Bring him back. What do I want next? Hey, think about it. I need to remember that some details will not be picked up if they're too small. That's like just something that'll happen with the stickers. They warn you about that. Here, let's move this over. What is the minimum I need for this sticker size? I think it's the main rule is if it's like less than a pixel, you're fucked. Regardless. Most of these lines seem to be around like 5. So, at least, so they should be fine. Small details like this probably won't be picked up anyway. It is a sticker. But it looks better like this. And it'll probably look like this on my screen. So, some of the littler details, specifically like the highlights, either need to be made bigger or just completely removed. I think the highlights do add a lot though, so maybe just make them bigger. Oh, interesting. Right, the popsicle design is kind of baked into it. They don't have faces drawn on them. At least I don't think. The ones that are like people actually holding them, they're not actually drawn on, but none of them have small details like that, so it's hard to tell. I think this is a Bubbles one? Yeah, it looks like it's baked into the design. It's not added on top. Which means Rhea's mouth shouldn't be the way it is right now. There's not a lot of images of people. Oh god. Never mind, I take it back. I was gonna say there's not a lot of images of people holding like the bubble popsicles. Oh, that one is scary. Why is your mouth so wide like that? What happened to you? Yeah, these things. Now I think about it and looking at it, I think I got the Spider-Man one more often because I didn't like the gumballs. They were cold and they hurt my teeth. The SpongeBob one is so fucked. Why does that one have so many eyes? Oh, wow. Very often these popsicles are fucked up. I brought up earlier how some of the older songs in my playlist are Dan Bull, like Minecraft mob raps, and we have Creeper rap going off. I'll go to the Enderman one. I want that one. I like that when I looked it up, there was like fan art of these, like people putting characters they like as these popsicles. One of the cute ones is Cuphead. That would probably look fucking cursed as hell if it actually existed. And unfortunately, a lot of these are like AI clip art. Not what I asked for. Oh, that's a cute BMO one and Jake. That's cute. Funnily enough, the thing that got me interested in making the Rhea popsicle was not seeing one of these things again or even being reminded of their existence. It was actually a completely different popsicle, which was just someone making a creamsicle out of chalk, which looked really good. Amazing. I forgot that chalk art can be that, like, good, and like, it was so good. But then I was looking at that and I was like, ah, popsicle. And then I was like, what if Rhea was a character popsicle? And now here we are. Didn't have anything to do with creamsicles. I was just thinking, ah man, popsicles. Rhea should be turned into one of those fucked up ones. Because they always looked fucked up. Some of them looked okay. Sometimes. Some of them looked really bad. At least Rhea has the proper amount of eyes. So, there's that. The only thing that's wrong is that I now know I'm doing like part of her face incorrectly. I will say it again, I guess? Can't get the music to respond. Stop. The reason, the thing that inspired me to make this little popsicle of Rhea was like a YouTube short of someone making a an orange sickle as chalk art, like on the ground using chalk, regular chalk, and it looked really cool. And for some reason, instead of thinking, "Ooh, chalk art's fun," my brain just hit me with, what if Rhea was one of those shitty character popsicles you can get from the ice cream truck? And now we are here. That's it. I'm sorry if I added too many things to that. I didn't see like an image of one of those little popsicles. No one brought it up, and I was like, "Ooh, that'd be fun to make Rhea one." Something completely unrelated as a completely different popsicle brand inspired me to make this. Gotta fix your mouth. Your mouth isn't correct. It's not drawn on like with syrup or anything. It's built in. Oh yeah, that's the stupid shit I wanted. Yeah, the face, the mouth being more accurate to how they're supposed to be. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's horrible. Oh, no, that would not go well, I don't think. But yeah, they made it just using like regular brand kids chalk. It made what looked like a really, like, it looked like photorealistic. It was really good. This is way more stupid looking with the face being drawn into the popsicle design. I love it. I probably should bring this to a different layer. There. Where did I put it? I put it at the bottom. There we go. Now it's on the layer with the rest of the like extra details. This brings an incredible amount of joy. Ah yeah, it's time to admit to my sins. I'm usually really good about not letting myself spend money on things without thinking about it first. Okay, I don't know if that's really true, but I try to make myself think I'm good at that. And I'm not. I do have a mild problem with spending irrationally. And I know I have that problem, which is why I shouldn't have even downloaded this fucking app. But I downloaded Whatnot because a YouTuber I watch offered credits to make a new account, and I didn't have one, and I was like, oh, you know what? I get credits. I'll just spend my credits on some silly stuff. That sounds fine. And then I'll just leave it alone. And I did. You still have to pay for shipping costs even if you have credits. They don't cover that, but that's fine. And I told myself I wouldn't spend any more, and then I didn't. And I kept showing up to like people selling single Pokemon cards because I was like, oh, I really want that specific card. I don't want to go open a bunch of packs to go get that card. And I got a bunch of those cards for cheap, and and over the past, how many days is that? May 3rd. We're on, oh, that was only May 3rd? You don't mean to tell me this was only over the past yesterday and today. Oh no. I thought this was spread out over a few more days. This was only yesterday and today. That's embarrassing for me. So it only started mostly with me just spending, it's fine. It only started with me spending just a couple, like less than $1, maybe 50 cents at most for the shipping costs of the stuff that was covered by the credits. And then I went over something with credits on a bet because I really wanted the art, and it's that's fine. And then I guess over the course of today, I went back and I found someone who was selling cards that I liked, and how much is that total together? It's only like $10. I say, like, it's not $10. That's a lot. It's a little more than 10, but it's fine. But yeah, even though I was not supposed to be spending money until my next payout came in, I have spent over $20 when I told myself I wouldn't spend more. I have a lot of fucking Pokemon cards that are coming in now. Luckily, there's a lot of people who just sell like oh, starting at $1 to $2. But I told myself I wouldn't, and then I came back and I was like, oh, but that's a really cute card. And I really still want a Joltik card. And I still haven't gotten one. It's gonna be the last thing, I promise. I say, this is the third time I've promised myself or anyone that I would stop, and here we are on the third time. Maybe I just shouldn't buy the fucking Joltik. Maybe I just shouldn't buy the Joltik. Would stop the problem. But I really fucking want a Joltik card. Comet, shut the fuck up. First of all, absolutely do not tell me that I should buy something when I'm already telling you I'm struggling to buy something. I know you like to encourage chaos and whatever. Absolutely not. You're not doing this right now. That's not what's happening right here. This is not me being like, oh, funny bit. This is not a funny bit. Do not encourage that. No. Alright? I'm admitting to my shame because I did something I'm not supposed to. I'm not encouraging more of this. Because this is gambling. This isn't just buying a single Pokemon card. You are actively live bidding with other people who want these things, and the price will continue to go up if someone else wants it more than you. Spending real money here. This is not a fucking video game. But I also really want that Joltik card. I can convince them to just give me the Joltik card for like $5. No, I shouldn't do that either. That's just continuing the process. I probably should just delete the app. I've gotten what I wanted. Spent my credits. I got a Lapras. That's the main thing I wanted, was the Lapras card. Keep getting outbid for other ones. Wasn't supposed to spend any money on this. We've gotten to $20. Which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but again, streaming is my only income. I guess allowance as well, because I do chores around the house. It's nice. And sweet of my mom to give me an allowance for 20 fucking years old. But I don't have like an actual job. So this is money that is going out that is not going to come back in. Not guaranteed. Also part of the reason why I'm getting into, well, I've been trying to do YouTube videos, but I haven't found something I wanted to do outside of the ASMR. Another reason to actually do that, because it's passive income. There is no expectation, nor is there even really a need for people to give you money like there is on Twitch. Sure, there's ad revenue, but unless you're like a really big streamer, that ad revenue is just a couple of cents and is never going to pay out on its own alone. Again, it's appreciated that you guys are here. It's just, Twitch is not the smartest for consistent income. That's just how it goes. Especially not on its own, regardless. It's always appreciated when you guys are here and give subs and stuff, but I'd prefer that not be how my income works. Because that can be very inconsistent, and we are currently in a pretty bad economic state. Not to be dramatic, but I'm not trying to squeeze money out of people. who are barely affording groceries and rent. Housing prices are going up, rent's going up, grocery prices are going up, gas is going up. I think gas is higher right now in my city than it was for most of COVID. Like, it's bad. So, not to sound like a whiny bitch, because I'm sorry if it comes off that way, it's actually quite the opposite. I don't want your money. is the point I'm trying to give, but also a lot of the reasons why. I don't want your fucking money. So, I'm gonna try and push for more passive income that don't require people to feel like they need to pay me for me to do something. I'm good. I'm gonna keep going for my passive income. And if I really need it, I will just get a job. I've tried. I'm not gonna say I didn't try. I didn't get fucking anything back, but we're gonna keep putting in applications. See how that goes. Many of you also know the story. Application after application, no response. It's fun. We've got this. But yeah, we are kind of in a state where economic-wise, jobs are gonna need to step it the fuck up, or stuff's gonna have to put its prices right back down. Like, should have been. But yeah, Twitch is not reliable income when you're requiring other people to be in a state with their money that we currently are not right now. We don't get to have privilege for that right now. It is currently best for everyone to conserve their money for things they need than things they want, like giving money to Twitch streamers. Appreciate when you do, but I would much rather you buy, like, food or something. You know, the thing you need to survive. Like that a bit more than putting a little money in my pocket that I'm wasting on fucking Pokemon cards. I want to play a game on my phone. Bandage on my... Wait, what happened? Oh, if you want to share, but are you alright? You have a bandage on your arm. I hope you're okay. Yeah. Also, amazing timing for me to get a video talking about how Whatnot actually has a huge problem with scams and stuff. Right after I spend a bunch of money. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, I would not recommend getting this app. It's not everyone who's a scammer, but Whatnot does not have the best policies for protecting buyers. At all. And kind of don't really seem to care anymore, even though that was their main purpose when they first started. But, not anymore, apparently. Can't fully trust people to just pay out the way they're supposed to. Like, one of the biggest things that I think is absolutely fucking crazy is they don't really look into your account unless you have 10% of your, stuff canceled. The, like, orders made in a day or whatever. Like, that's such a high percentage that can easily just be ignored by people who are selling cards every couple of seconds. Like, from the streams that I watched, quite literally, people are selling cards every 5 seconds. And they could go through hundreds a day, because they're selling them individually. And they're selling them like, the bids are only for a couple of seconds. You could sell so many in one day and be able to cancel so many, not send the thing you're supposed to because the live stream that isn't recorded, unless you're screen recording, someone could very easily just send you the wrong card. Hell, I should be taking screenshots of the should have been taking screenshots of the cards I got, just in case I do end up getting scammed, because I have a shit memory and probably won't remember what I was supposed to be being given. So that's gonna be fun. I won't even know if I did get the card I was supposed to. All I remember is that I got some Lapras and Dunsparce card. I don't remember half the ones I got, because I was just trying to spend the credits. God, this is why I shouldn't be doing things on impulse. Now I think about it, I don't know how much I trust that YouTuber, considering they were willingly... It was also a sponsor, that's why they got the credits. But they also are a seller on that app, and they are trustworthy, so I guess that can be complicated, but, like, is it really? Because this clearly isn't, like, hard to find information. Just showed up because I had used the app. Hell, I'd only left, like, I don't know. If you're using something, but you feel like you do a bit more research. Yeah, that's kind of also the problem with Whatnot, is a lot of it becomes impulse buy and gambling, and that is not good. We've talked about how gambling has become even more of a thing and is becoming dangerous by how often gambling is going around. Now, again, you're a grown-ass money. You're a grown-ass adult with grown-ass money. You should spend it wisely. But that doesn't mean that it's not potentially dangerous for people who aren't fully thinking, who also can't just cancel their purchases whenever they want. There are specific things where you can't just cancel your purchase without the, like, permission of the person who's, like, getting the like, the main scam that's going around with some of these cards is two things. People who are sealing Pokemon packs with shit cards in them, which is something people can do. That's a problem with packs. There's people putting stickers on regular cards to make them look like they're more important than they were. There's people who are bidding on expensive cards or packs, and when that pack goes wrong, by, like, giving the person something really good when they only spent a couple of dollars, even free giveaways, people will just not send it and keep it. That's a dick move. That's just a dick move. Because you knew the risk and you're the one acting like this. That one was recorded and that was a specific person, but who knows how often that happens. So yeah, Whatnot, not a good place. And especially because, of course, they're not going to, like, retaliate against sellers who are doing shitty things because they're making money. Every purchase, everything, they get a little commission from it. So, and these people are selling, again, like, hundreds of cards a day, maybe even more. So Whatnot is making a shit ton of money off of these people who may be shitty, but they don't want to investigate them because there goes more of the money they're making. So there are probably lots of sellers who are perfectly fine and dandy, and hopefully the ones I bought from are perfectly fine and dandy, but there is no guarantee for that. Is that on me a little bit? Yes. Yes, it is. But now I have seen firsthand how easy it is to fall for that kind of trap. I don't know if I have or not. We're gonna find out when my cards get here. But it is 100% the same traps that come in with gambling. There's lots of people in chat who are bidding on things, and it's so exciting. They have confetti and shit whenever you win. Like, it is the same stuff that happens in casinos. And again, adults should be responsible with their own money. But when these adults are being responsible with their own money, they're getting scammed regardless, which is the problem. And sure, maybe these scammers are getting taken down, but problem is, you have to have the proof of it, and unless you're screen recording, you don't have that. Unless someone else is investigating, you don't have that. It wouldn't be a problem if Whatnot was a bit more diligent in protecting buyers, but they don't have to be, for some reason. And that's a little worrying to me, because for obvious reasons, like, I don't think I'm gonna, like, be, oh, if I don't get my cards, because none of them were all that good. They were okay cards. I didn't want expensive cards. But I'm not like I'm not a Pokemon card collector. I just bet on cards that I thought looked cute. I wanted my favorite Pokemon. I wanted cards that just looked interesting, and I got that. But what if you're putting, like, hundreds of dollars into something and you're getting screwed over? Like, that's of course fucked up. These people can very easily just take your money, and if the app doesn't do anything about it, they get to keep it, which is a problem. You could get in trouble for trying to take that money back. Like, maybe because a lot of these people are also streamers and YouTubers and have followings outside of this on social media. Like, what if they suddenly decide, oh, you want your money back that you are owed? Well, what if I start a harassment campaign? You don't have the same protections from the site or anywhere else if you're a buyer, unless you're also a YouTuber or something. So I really shouldn't go back and get that Joltik. Out of 1, I have no idea if this seller is up to par. 2, even if they are, this company, we'll call them a company. Because it's not a website, it's an app. This company is kind of fucking scummy. Agents falling from the sky very slowly. I've talked myself into potentially deleting the app. At least I shouldn't give them more money. Because it's not really about even the scammers, it's about the company themselves, which are allowing for this to happen. Scammers are pieces of shit, and they're gonna show up, unfortunately. But they should get punished for scamming and bad behavior. Because I can get if you would be mad if you opened, like, what are they called? God packs in Pokemon, where you get a bunch of really rare, expensive cards, and someone's going to get that for a small amount of money or whatever. And it's just like, but then don't fucking put it up. You literally have the option to not give away a pack. You're the one who chose to do that. Just don't. You're allowed to set the sales for whatever you want. It is actively your choice for how much you sell stuff for. It becomes a danger of it's just a gambling app. It straight up is. That's not even a criticization of like the way people are using it. It's quite literally a gambling app. And that's a problem in and of itself, because if someone has a gambling addiction, you probably don't want to give them an easy way to spend thousands of dollars without paying attention. It's also on me for not researching it more, but hey, I assumed that a YouTuber I like would recommend something that isn't this, and they did, and now I'm not sure if I like that person as much. But who knows, maybe I missed them talking about the downsides of this. Maybe they aren't as aware of the downsides of this. I don't think you should take sponsorship without knowing the downsides of the app or its history. But we keep seeing, that's another thing. Here, we're gonna bitch about that. I'll get back to the art eventually, I'm sorry. But the amount of times that I have seen YouTubers get sponsored by, like, blatantly, it's like some crazy fucking apps. That every time I see them, a new person take that sponsorship, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? How do you not know this? Everyone knows this. Every time I see BetterHelp, everyone knows BetterHelp, right? Y'all know. You know, the therapy website where I think one of the therapists told someone to kill themselves, and that's just because they don't vet their therapists at all, and still have that problem. Don't let people tell you they don't. So many of the people who are getting sponsorships are like, well, they've gotten better. I don't care. If they did, they also didn't. That's just a fucking lie. Did they tell you to say that? Probably. Like, no, I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm not kidding. They don't vet their therapists. I don't know if they, again, still have this problem, but at least originally they did not vet therapists and just kind of let anyone show up and do and say horrible shit to the people giving them money for mental health. Help. Like, crazy. Fucking crazy to me. So every time I see a BetterHelp ad, I just think, wow. And the amount of times I have seen BetterHelp ads specifically by YouTubers who are known for doing research-based videos. Like, oh, hey, this is my video on topics that happened in real life, and I'm going to cover them, and they're very sensitive. Would you like this perfume made by a woman in a cult? Talking about Scentbird, by the way. You didn't know that one. Scentbird is run by a cultist. Either way, she has some crazy fucking views. And it feels culty. I don't remember all of it, but like, pretty sure she's in a cult. I don't know if that's particularly evil. I don't know the cult's views. I just thought it was crazy, and I kind of stopped paying attention after that point. Because I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't remember if it's like a violent thing, but she's definitely in a cult, and she has some crazy fucking views about the world in general. But yeah, the person who created Scentbird is an occult. BetterHelp is just shit, and the fact that people who are like researching, especially again, sensitive topics that are important to the real world, and it's just like, hey, would you like a therapist that's going to tell you to kill yourself? I care about mental health a lot, and like telling me about their mental health struggles in the past. I'm just sitting here like, is any of this true? Is any of this true? Let's be honest here. Either you did have mental health problems in the past and you just didn't look into this, and this isn't your fault, or you know damn well the history of this this company, and you're recommending them to people who you think might be in serious danger of their own mental health, or at the very least need help. And you're recommending us one that is known to put more stress on these people with difficult issues. So I ask you, let's sit down. Is any of that true? Are you sure? Are you sure you care about people's mental health? Or do you just not know and don't want to research? Which again, that, I guess, whatever, they're giving you money. You don't really want to look them in the face and tell them they're fucking assholes. But like, don't tell me you care about mental health and then tell me to use BetterHelp. Don't do that. Don't say that to my face. Go back to reading the in-depth history of this video game ARG that I'm not smart enough to solve. Don't fucking tell me you care about mental health, though. It's just really funny. Like, do people... I would have thought that people would have done a little research on something, trying to give them money, because, like, why not? To be fair, do you know how many tea companies are ran by cults? That's a sentence. How many? I care about mental health. I do also care about mental health. I care about your mental health, so get BetterHelp, then BetterHelp. That's an amazing fucking... Wait, Agent, that's such a good pitch. I love that. I care about your mental health, so get BetterHelp, then BetterHelp. For the love of God. Weirdly a lot. Why tea? I guess tea kind of makes sense. Because, especially with FDA rules... Because sometimes you can just put whatever the fuck you want in something before you get in trouble. Try my, pig's piss vinegar root health tea. It'll get rid of your cancer. Like, what was that first part? Vinegar root. No. Nope, we're not done here. You get back here, man. What was in that? I personally zoned out. What was this about tea companies and cults? Talking about YouTube sponsors and shit, I really need to make, like, I understand that how some people might just not notice or know. So again, it's not like you're absolutely a horrible person for recommending something like BetterHelp, because what if you think they are actually helpful? But like, if you did any research, you'd know. You would know. Everyone keeps talking about how it's like, hey, this is like a fucking cult. And, well, okay, the Scentbird is a perfume thing, and apparently the woman who runs it has a cult. I kind of want to look this up, because now I'm realizing I'm saying this, but what if I'm, like, really wrong and I'm just spouting shit? And hey, I just said that it's wrong to do things without doing your research. So let's go do some research. Let's look up Scentbird. Pressing all the wrong buttons because it's so far in front of me. I'm sorry, I looked up scent. You know, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what that meant. Nope, never mind. I don't even know if she's in a cult or not, but she's not. I don't know if she's in a cult. She promotes a cult. Her TikTok is filled with some crazy shit. Here's a screenshot from someone going over it. Their name is Cybernoop. I'm gonna put their, again, it would be wrong of me not to share my sources. So this is a video from 2 years ago. If you guys would like to go ahead and watch this, we're gonna put this and pin it in the chat. Okay, OBS won't let me comment. Do your thing. Could you pin that for me, please? Thank you. So that's a video of someone going over, exposing the insanity behind Scentbird CEO. If you look at the thumbnail, you can see very clearly her looking up at the words, "Kids deserve cancer, period. It's their purpose. period. I don't want to know what's even in this video. I've seen enough already. I don't need to know anything about your beliefs past this. I don't even want to know what you're going to tell me about that. The fact that you're just looking at that. Another screenshot in this thumbnail made by this person. We live inside of the architect's matrix. I don't know what that means. I don't want to know. By the way, this video is from 2 years ago. So, people have been able to know that this lady's fucking crazy. Any amount of looking up that this lady says some crazy shit on her TikTok at all probably would be the first. Like, I looked up Scentbird scan. I don't know if you just look up Scentbird on YouTube if you would still see this video, but I regret going to this person's page. They cover a lot of crazy shit. We're not gonna look at that right now. But yeah, not to mention the fact that it's probably just it's perfume, but like, oh hey, there's a video from a year ago of Moist Critical reacting to a video. I don't know if it's this one. Seeing the fact that this lady says some insane shit, and it's just fucking awful. But yeah. The CEO of Scentbird is in fact either promoting a cult or also a part of it. It doesn't really matter. Regardless, crazy behavior, crazy things to say. What is this? Why demons are great teachers. Is that actually something she says? That's kind of funny. Either way, yeah. Saying some crazy things about health that you can't just fix and probably believes. I don't know if this is true, but if we watch this video, it probably is going to be that she thinks that her fucking perfumes or some sort of aromatherapy can fix cancer. That is not a thing. Not a fucking thing. Can't just smell lavender and suddenly you don't got cancer no more. It's not fucking working. I'm not gonna call her names. I'm gonna stop myself there. I'm gonna call her names. Even though, again, she said apparently kids deserve cancer. But I'm not gonna call her names. Because I don't want to listen to her. And I'm not gonna watch the video to know more context. But I've seen enough. And I want you guys to remember that every time you see someone take a sponsorship from Scentbird, and just look there, just pause the video, look them in the eyes, and think for a second. Do you know about this? Did you look up anything? Because I hope you sure didn't. I hope for the love of fuck you don't know what this lady's saying, because that's got me worried. This is the kind of woman you want to take money from? This is the kind of woman you want to give money to? For using your, because again, she gives you money to get her more money. The sponsorship, that's how that works. Sure, you may get a little commission for anyone who goes over, clicks on your link, you know, stuff like that. But this is the woman we're taking money from? Don't ask me where the Southern's coming from. I don't know either. But I'm disappointed, to say the least of it. This is where we're getting our money from. I know I can't say much. I'm sitting here on twitch.tv.com, owned by Bezos himself. Another reason why I'm not not as interested in, why am I still Southern? Stop. It's not a choice, by the way. That just happens. Possessed by the spirit of a very disappointed grandmother. I said mother, closed captions. Grandmother. Apparently it's decided I'm possessed by a grandfather, though, maybe. But I'll tell you what, I'm very disappointed in you, lady. Why are you blue? We need Art of Coco and a cowboy hat. Just possessed by a cowboy hat. It's sentient, takes over. But yeah, Scentbird, BetterHelp, those are just, every time I see those ones be brought up in sponsorships, I just kind of have to sit there for a little bit and go, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days. Got it. Like, come on. I'm literally listening to you talk about a subject that you supposedly did research on for weeks. And you didn't do the bare minimum to just see, hey, is the person who owns this company a cultist? I know, crazy thing to think, but it's happened. it's happened. Here she is. What is the fucking world we live in? What do you mean there's a perfume company run by a cultist? And they're like one of the top sponsorships on the fucking site. I don't... The funny thing is I essentially kind of don't plan to ever take sponsorships. Because, not out of like some moral obligation, I don't need your money. Well, I certainly don't need hers, but... It's quite literally just because I just don't think it would work with my type of content I plan to make, like ASMR videos. It's kind of odd and off-putting to put ad in the middle of or at the beginning of an ASMR video. It would work best to put it at the very end, and a lot of people are gonna sit through that, so it's not gonna get seen in the first place. So it probably just would be best not to. Also, because this. Hell, we've only talked about 2 companies that are known for really bad shit. A lot of the other ones are just kind of shit and really want to overpromise. At this point, everything is run by a cult. Probably. Rich people do horrible shit, apparently. We're not going to talk about that. That's just going to make me sad. To be fair, I already said that this lady's in a cult, and that's a pretty difficult topic considering she has some crazy beliefs about mental illness and physical, illnesses as well, but at least we can make fun of her because we know she's stupid. Anything else will just make me sad. But, yeah. Celestial Seasoning and Yoga Tea are both made by cults. Be weird that it happened twice, sorry. In my head, the first part of, like, the Doofus versus Merch thing was, if I had a nickel for every time a tea company was ran by a cult, it'd be weird that it happened. I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice. Why are there I don't want to have 2 nickels. I don't want to. I don't want 2 nickels. But yeah. Oh! Oh no! The truth about Scentbird from 7 years ago? Have people known that this lady's been in a cult for 7 years and they're still... Also, apparently there's a lot of videos of it just not being even good in the first place, but also it's run by cultists. But yeah, that's a different part of YouTube, sponsorships being a scam, is, a lot of them are scams. They overpromise, they're barely, useful. I've heard a lot of people have some pretty negative things to say about Raycon. Now, I haven't bought a pair, and I don't plan to, because I already have a pretty functioning pair that I've been given in my family that I don't really care where it's from. I don't know what brand this is. I don't care what brand it is, but I know it ain't Raycon, so. Do your own research, listen to people. Oh, you like Raycon? Okay, so maybe Raycon is up to par. Maybe some people get some bad brands, maybe some people just don't like the way it sounds. Okay. That is up to doing your own research, but as we have done with our own research, certainly don't go buy something from Scentbird, that's for sure. That's from the research we have done today. You can keep looking into it if you want. Hell, I implore you to do so. Do your own research. Hell, how about that be the lesson we do today? That's today's lesson. Lesson with Coco. Do your own fucking research. How about that? How about we do that? We're not going to speak on how other people do research, whether they do or do not. That's not up to us right now. What we should always do, regardless of what anyone else tells you, regardless of what I tell you, which is why I put the YouTube video in chat. 1, because I was bringing it up, and 2, because it's important for you to do your research. Don't listen to someone else say something without knowing anything about it. It does not matter. I could tell you right fucking now that all of this, and if I didn't tell you there was any proof, you could 100% tell me that I'm actually just a industry plant for another perfume company. And in 5 more minutes, I'm going to tell you everything about, I can't think of a name for a perfume company right now, but I very easily could be. I very easily could be making a video, making this stream talking shit about a bunch of companies just so I can get you not to buy them because I'm being paid. That could happen. Is it? No. Because especially why would I bring that up if it is? But it can. Do your own research. Doing the research for finding out that Scentbird is ran by a cult is actually pretty easy considering it's literally just her entire TikTok. But you should always do your own research. I implore you to. You cannot just trust something an influencer says, streamer, YouTuber, random fucking person on Instagram. Do your own research. And do a lot of it when you do. It's important. You can't just go based off of what some random person said, because they can just say, people, you can say whatever. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I could start telling you that I started up a tea company and I'm in a cult. I'd be the third one we've talked about today. Why are there so many? I'm still not over that. I guess it makes sense. There was that one lady on Dr. Phil who had like the fucking crazy cancer-solving pickle juice thing that just makes you shit a lot. Doesn't solve your cancer, by the way. Shock and awe, I know. Can we have one normal stream? I know I'm in charge here, but can we just have one normal stream? Why does this always happen? Why can't I just stick to a topic and talk about normal things? I don't drink tea, but I'd buy some from you. Don't. What if I'm in a cult? Honestly, I did think about that. Yeah, this stream is brought to you by... God damn it. Okay, the first thing I saw, I almost said out loud immediately, and that's that... You know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna show you guys what I was looking at. I currently have Ellipsis opened up, even though I'm not writing right now, because again, still focusing on art, or at least I was earlier. What is normal? I know. This isn't- you guys aren't here for normal. You're here for this, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you find this entertaining. This is life. Oh shit, you're right. I don't think I ever saved. Oh, wait, no, it is saved. I am actually going to... I saved before, so I'm going to give you your money back. And by your money, I mean this. Where's it? There's reject. There you go. Here, I'm going to reject everything and just give people points for it back for whatever they did today. I feel like it. I almost... Well, it's too bad. It's too damn bad. I'm doing it anyway. So here. How about you just take a quick little peek at what I've been working on. Oh, God! Sorry, on Ellipsis. You know what? I will, in fact, do that. So these are the Safe for Work scripts that I'm making for the YouTube channel. As you can see, we've got the lore container, which it has... If there's anything that's misspelled, fuck you, don't tell me. This isn't important. But the lore container, because some of the characters have overlapping lore in their worlds. Some characters are from the same world. As you can see, the reason why I almost said the tea company was I was looking at the middle one, which says Femboy Witch, and that was almost what I was going to say the tea company is named. So, this stream is brought to you by Femboy Witch Tea. To be fair, someone probably would buy that. Honestly, I'm not judging. I'm not legally allowed to. I'm a freak. Honestly, it might be me, because that sounds fucking hilarious. It's like, what is it? Is it G-Subs that has, like, the waifu cups? Where they have, like, the big titty anime girls on the cups? Because, honestly, that just sounds like that, but, like, it's specifically a tea company. Femboy Witch Tea. We got blueberry flavor. It's just fucking ass cheeks. Oh my goodness. My favorite tea, Femboy Witch Tea. I don't even want to know what flavor that is. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't need to. Regardless, sorry. My point was gonna be is I did, think about it because there are people like Jacksepticeye who have, like, actual coffees and stuff they sell. So I did actually think about selling tea. I don't know if I ever would. Because that's a big fucking thing. And a lot to try and do. Not saying that's something that's, like, on the list. But I thought about it. No guarantee. There is also stuff like G-Subs and Advanced that do collabs and stuff, and you get to choose your own flavors. So yeah, if I ever got reached out for doing that, yeah, I definitely would have some silly name. I'm not calling it Femboy flavor. No. It'd be really funny of me, of all people, to do that. Though, to be fair, I do identify mask-wise a lot. A comment, you have not been here for this whole conversation, and honestly, it's probably for the best. It's fine. New merch idea. Shay, what the fuck does that mean? Shay! Shay, what do you mean by that? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Shay, I need you to get your ass back here. What do you mean by new merch idea when you say that? Was that about the flavor? Or when I said earlier that it's like the cups that GamerSup makes with like the big bazoingas on them? Because no, we're not making Femboy Hooters merch. No! I really shouldn't be saying that this loud. I might get in trouble with my neighbors. No! Why am I acting like I'm allowed to be exasperated? I'm the one who's writing an ASMR script for a fucking femboy witch. Why am I acting like I'm above any of this? This is my fault. This is my fault. I am no better than the rest of you freaks. This is my fault. Look at him. Femboy. Right. I'm not better than any of you. Worse. The worst of us all. Maybe I'll draw him in the Femboy Hooters outfit. Fine. Maybe. I'll think about it. Fancy? Fancy. Have I still not actually made that? I thought they did. I thought they did think about it when that was like when that first started. I don't know if they ever ended up doing it. I just remember that there was like an official statement where they were like, "Oh, we're thinking about it." They should. They should. Saw TikTok yesterday. Someone saying I don't believe in planets because it wasn't in the Bible. That's not true. I'm pretty sure that's not even true. Regardless, that kind of ties back into what we were talking about earlier, which is the fact that Scentbird is ran by a cult. Regardless, just do your own research. That's just what's important. That's what we have learned for today. Out of the mistakes that I have made, out of the mistakes that other people have made, do your research, look into something before you use it, especially when it has to do with money, because there might not always be the protections for you not knowing what you're doing. So just do your own research. If I get scammed, I won't even fully blame Whatnot, because I should have looked into it. But I still will blame Whatnot for allowing scamming to be done so easily. The video is just open. The person just goes open the school. Like, yes. Well, we're not gonna get into religion right now. I mean, we made fun of a cultist, but like, she's an awful person. So I think that was fine. But I say controversial here all the time. I will not apologize. But like, I know this is probably going to be really hard for them to hear because they don't use their listening ears very much. But if they could use their listening eyes, which is not a thing, but they probably wouldn't believe in that anyway. Looking eyes or listening ears. I believe they should be shutting the fuck up, but sorry. How about we look into this thing called a telescope? I know, this magical device that also isn't mentioned in the fucking Bible because we didn't have those back then. You can see the planets through this beautiful device. You know what also wasn't mentioned in the Bible? You! Dumbass. Here you fucking are. I don't see your name mentioned in there. I don't see specifically your birthday mentioned. This motherfucker is gonna be stupid and you all have to listen and be nice. That wasn't in the Bible. So here we are. Oh yeah, sorry. Love thy neighbor? Yeah, you don't live next to me. I got some shit to say. You don't live next to me. So I got plenty to say to you. Oh man. So you just look up real close, the big telescope. I'm gonna point you towards the suns. Just so you can look real close. Maybe I won't have to deal with you anymore if you can't log into goddamn TikTok. Some people. Some people. This is a joke, by the way. I'm not saying you should blind stupid people. It won't stop them from being stupid. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm mean today. I'm being mean. I'm sorry. It's been a lot of conversations about stupid people, and I'm getting mean. I'm sorry about it. But not fully. Not to them, to you, for having to hear me being mean. But it's a little bit the truth. Sometimes we don't need to log into our devices. Sometimes we should just take a little break. Enjoy the world around us. I wonder how many words are not in the fucking Bible that this person just also doesn't believe in. You think they ever mentioned a rose bush specifically? Do they mention any roses? How many flower species have we discovered and named that aren't in the fucking Bible that you can see right in front of you? How much of the ocean do you not believe exists because they didn't name every single individual part of the ocean? The telescope was invented in 1608. Honestly? That both does and doesn't surprise me. I'm not sure when I thought it would have been created. Probably a little closer to the 1700s, but yeah, that makes sense. It has been around for a really long time. Yeah, like, I definitely get, like, oh, I don't believe in UFOs. It's not in the Bible. I don't know why that would be, why the Bible is why you don't believe in it, but whatever, that's fine. You don't have to believe in aliens. I understand not believing in, oh, sorry, you're saying what you see on your page. Sorry, I thought we were listing things that are, like, also not in the Bible. Sorry. But, yeah, like, not believing in other mythologies because they go against yours. Sure, yeah, whatever. But, like, the fucking planets are right there. They're right there. Do you not believe in the moon? I don't know if we bring up the moon in the Bible. I'm not an expert. I'm sure they're not a fucking dictionary. Probably go find like a Bible and just just use like Control F and see if the moon is mentioned. But I don't think the moon is mentioned in the Bible. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If it's not, are you gonna tell me that's not real? What do you think it is, dumb bitch? What is it then? Oh, that's God's little space rock. It's called the fucking moon. Right there. I was supposed to be BC. Well, it can't be BC because they would have mentioned it in the Bible. I'm sorry. I don't know. Are stars mentioned in the Bible? I do believe so. I think there is a mention of the stars. To be fair, also in the Bible, it says God created the entire fucking universe. If it's there, then he made it. It doesn't need to be named. I'm sorry. This is pissing me off because it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I think that's why I'm getting so mad. Because it makes literally no fucking sense. The planets aren't mentioned in the Bible, therefore they're not real, is the dumbest fucking thing I think I've ever heard out of someone who has supposedly read the Bible. Because that's not how that works. Quite literally says that he creates everything. You can't just say it doesn't exist. It's not how that works. There's not like a list in the Bible of every animal that ever has and will exist right now, currently, always updating for the extinct ones too. Like, there's not a page in the Bible that says that God created the fucking T-Rexes and then killed them, but there's still corpses of them everywhere. I'm realizing there's probably someone who doesn't think dinosaurs are real. They probably think it's like a conspiracy theory. We have people who think that we never went to the moon. There's probably like a select amount of people who are like, dinosaurs aren't real, they're a government conspiracy. I don't know why they would be, but someone thinks they are. I'm going to the bathroom. Maybe if I don't have to think about this for a second, I'll be back to normal. I hate you, Comet. Alright, I'm back, and I'm realizing how fucking funny it is that these are the conversations we have been having while this fucking thing is on my screen. This fucking thing is on my screen. All the conversations about cults, fuck dumbasses, have been with Rhea here. And her lopsided little face. Oh, God. Scientology! We're not talking about Scientology. No! We're not doing this today. I don't want to. We've done enough with cults today. Sorry, do they call themselves a cult? I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. We're ending it there. Don't tell me shit. I don't care. I did see a Minecraft video of someone saying that they were going to try not to break any of the rules of Scientology while going through Minecraft speedrunning. I'm not sure what the fuck that meant. I didn't feel like clicking on it because I was like, I don't know what this means. I don't want to know what this means. I don't care about their rules. I don't want to know their rules. I don't want to be here. Make my own fucking Pokemon merch. Who's gonna stop me? Nintendo, obviously, but they can't stop me from making my own merch, and if I never tell anyone I'm making it or show them, I say live streaming in what is going to be a YouTube video I upload by the end of this week. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't upload the video from last week, I just don't feel like it. The streaming error has pissed me off, and I just didn't feel like uploading the VOD, and I probably won't. Wait, did I upload the VOD? Am I just wrong? Am I just fucking lying? Okay, no, I didn't upload it. I had to double check. I did not. Why are there so many views on the peak VOD? Why are there so many views on the hiatus return? Sometimes people will just see my videos a lot on the VODs channel, and I get very confused. I know the purpose of the VODs channel is to keep the VODs mostly for myself and for you guys, but it's very funny when it'll just randomly, a video will be picked by YouTube to be pushed to a bunch of people for no reason other than it feels like it. Why did 30 people watch the Pokopia video? It's the 5th one. Why is that the one that got pushed? Here, let's sort by most popular. I think it's still a random Slime Rancher video. Yeah. Actually, sorry, the first Slime Rancher VOD has 41 views now. 41? That was not how has it still been pushing it? Why? Apparently the number 5 is also rather popular because both Pokopia and the 5th Slime Rancher 2 VOD are at a strange amount of views. Number 4 on the list is Pokememory Showdown Round 2. God, I really gotta get the group back together for this. That was so much fucking fun. Honestly, the only person I'd be worried about having time is Screm because they are busy with a lot of stuff, IRL stuff. I'm not going to talk about their life, but hopefully I can get them for... I don't know how busy Barley is, but I'm thinking around summer might hopefully be a good time for a lot of people. Or it would be the worst time. Now I'm not so sure. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully we'll be doing more stuff like Pokememory Showdown, because that was so much fun and I love it. And hell, maybe we won't even have the original group. Maybe I'll bring, like, various friends. But yeah, just making our own little creatures was so much fucking fun. We had some really good ones. Here, maybe I'll force myself to join this time, because I just got to overview everyone else's. And of course, chats get to vote. I'm just the host. My job is here to be a sassy, annoying bitch. You guys get to do all the work. That's half a joke. I came up with the prompts. But outside of that, I just got to give people questions of like, what are you doing? What is that? I had a lot of questions. Episode 1s are always the most popular. 5? Not so sure. Maybe it's just like the middle of 0 and 10. There's a lot more than 10 for some of these playthroughs too. I guess it just felt like it. I don't know. Or people just, well, it's not even that it pushed it too. It's that people clicked on it as well. So they saw Little Guys Are Back, Slime Rancher VOD, and were just like, you know what? That sounds like some chill shit. I want that. That sounds good to me. It's also round 2 of Pokememory, not the first round. Weirdly enough, the solo peak VOD is at 12 views, which again, it doesn't sound like a lot, but again, the VODs channel, it's weird to see the VODs channel get any amount of views. It's just kind of funny. Ah, man, that's a series I kind of want to go back to. The Minecraft hardcore series I was doing with my friends, where it was hardcore, but we'd have to, everyone who's still alive can go find a specific randomized item, and we have to, like, sacrifice that item to bring people back to life. Ooh, being able to make, like, an actual plugin for that would be so cool. That'd be a fun thing to do. Find someone who can make Minecraft mods. Also, we have a bunny battle going on. It seems like I might die quite early this time. Getting ganged up on by the group. Oh, nope, it's gonna be Shay. Why is it? Shay is dead first so often. I'm so sorry. There goes Shay. Oh, Agent and Comet. Oh, no, Agent survived a little longer. Comet's down. Agent is down. We've got some low health. We got some pretty high health, too. It looks like it is really down to just Wolf and Paige, really. Fancy is I don't even know who you killed, but you killed somebody. I think you killed me, too. Oh, Wolf and Fancy are down to pretty damn low. I wonder who will win here. Oh, Fancy was a lot lower. I think it's the longer your name, the longer your health bar gets made. So it looks like Fancy was not that dead. There's so many health packs. I don't think Paige is gonna need them, though. Wolf, no, run. Wolf, you're not fast enough. Ah! The winner is Paige! I don't know what the fuck that was. Don't ask me what that noise was. Celebration. Yay! Yay! Enjoy your Kaipa candies. Murder. That's another one I have. But yeah, I definitely want to try something like that. Or, especially if it could be a plugin, I'd see if maybe I could do that as, like, another community night for Discord members. And just get a bunch of you guys in a world and see how long you can survive with, like, other mods going off to try and kill you. Look, it's for the funnies. Like, you can bring back your teammates and stuff like that. Maybe some sort of fun challenge video. Because, again, I am keeping up my main regular channel. I'm making a new one for ASMRs. So there will be occasional gaming challenges and stuff like that I will edit down. We'll see. Stream highlights, funny stuff. But the main focus will be ASMR from now on. Another one is Little Kitty in Big City, Part 4. The numbers here are so random. We've got 2 5ths in a series, 2 1sts in a series, a single series that was only a one-time thing, a Part 2, and a Part 4. There's Archipelago Randomizers right next to that. Digimon, Strangers. The first episode again. Okay, chat makes a D&D character. Does kind of make sense to be a bit of a higher ranking one. Yeah, that's fair. Technically, that video is kind of its own thing, even though it's like the 21st art video. X marks the spot. Oh, Pokemon X! Still the second video. Not the first one. So weird what YouTube pushes and then what also gets clicked on. Kind of funny. And then I think the first birthday map video I have, which, God, the quality on that's probably... Yeah, especially because it's a video from not 1 year ago, but 2 years ago. And my streaming setup is so different back then. Oh my God. That's another reason why I want to keep my old VOD, just so I can go back and see the evolution of my art, the evolution of how I've done things on my channel. It's so funny to see, like, the oldest video I have on the channel versus the newest ones. I'll say I can't survive worth a damn in Minecraft. My friends have not. Oh, my friends have noised? Weirdly, what? I can't read well. I don't know what, maybe I don't know what that word is. And when I play with them, Noticed. Okay, I have noticed when I play with them the difficulty seems dramatically spiked. Yeah, I don't do well in... Well, I'm not horrible at surviving in Minecraft. I just don't want to. I'm not the biggest Minecraft girly. I only do well in SMPs. I don't really do stuff solo. I have to give myself a challenge or something to continue Minecraft. Hell, that's how I work with most games, really. That's why I like roguelikes so much, because it's an infinite challenge. Continuing to get better, usually, being part of the challenge. If I do not have some specific goal, I will continue to not do shit. I need goals to do things in my life. Who wants to fight level 5 dragon? Who wants to fight a level 5 dragon in leather armor? God damn it, Comet. No. Fuck off. I don't want to. Yeah, we tend to have ice and fire. I am excited for ice and fire too as well. But yeah, we tend to do ice and fire. Eventually, we just kind of give up on the whole survival aspect, except for that series, which we did for pretty long. That was fun, and we really got to do that again. Honestly, maybe... Okay, I don't think he's in here because I don't see his bunny. But maybe I could see if I could get some of my friends together and see if we can make Minecraft maps for other friends. Because I'm realizing the only friends that get Minecraft maps are the streamers. Are we doing that on purpose? Have any of the rest of you guys gotten Minecraft maps? Like, specifically my friend group. Well, we also make one for Doug normally, but like, did any of you guys comment? Have you gotten a Minecraft map? Have we made you one? We made one for Galaxy. Okay, we made one for you a while ago. I've gotten 2 now. One was just Galaxy. One was from all of you. We made like 2 or 3 for Doug. The last one we made was also... No, yeah, the last one we made was for Galaxy. Has Echo ever been... Okay, well, you guys aren't going to hear this. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm streaming. I need you guys... Wait, I have one question. I'll be on for real quick. They can't hear you. Echo, have we ever made you a birthday map? Why am I asking us? Why am I asking any of us? None of us have a good fucking memory. Oh my god, you're right. Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, you guys can't hear him, but Echo just said... Echo never has a computer when his birthday comes around because he keeps having fucking problems and dying. I think the reason why you don't get one is because your computer is always fucking dead, so it wouldn't matter. Wait, no, because I remember making a joke about that last year. I was like, we're gonna make you a Minecraft map, but we're just gonna stream it for you, and like, it's gonna be like a minecart thing. It was gonna be a minecart experience, and we were just gonna ride through a bunch of stuff from like the years of hanging out with you. Because you can't fucking play it. Alright, that's all I wanted. I was realizing, yeah, we literally cannot make Echo a Minecraft map because every time he doesn't have a computer, so there's literally no fucking point. Are you? I don't think it's your fault. I think you're cursed. I don't think you can do that. You're not allowed. It's not really that your computers are even bad. They just keep deciding to kill themselves. Okay, well, never mind. It is your fault. I tried to help you. Well. Man, just fucking sell that thing for parts. Why would you fix it for more than it's worth? Sell it for parts. Scrap that bitch. All right, well, since I'm here, do you guys want to join the stream, or should I just, like, leave? Well, it has to be, like, an enthusiastic yes from everybody. I was supposed to be drawing Rhea as a popsicle sticker. You know, those fuck-ass gumball ones, yeah. I could make more of the ice creams. Well, I'm not gonna make it like it'll be a sticker. I'm not gonna like actually make one. Actually, that could be fun. Are you asking me to make a Choco's Taco sticker because to help you mourn or something? Alright, sure. I'll do that. I don't mind. Sure. I'll make you a Choco's Taco sticker just for you. No, I'm not gonna put a gravestone on it. Oh my god. It's like an actual poster put on your wall. Have you seen him? Have you seen this Choco Taco hanging up on your wall? Why am I... Okay, I guess I'm making Choco Taco merch. What? You know what? Here, I'll be back. I'm gonna end stream. I think I've somehow started something else with my friends, and I gotta see this through. Thank you guys for joining me for today's stream. I probably should also be resting my voice because, again, my new job. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. They're starting to talk about something else, and I'm curious. And you know what? Instead of having you guys, one, invading their privacy because, I didn't plan for them to join stream ahead of time. It feels a little rude to start streaming them. Galaxy, get out of my chat. I'm saying goodbye. I'm coming back. I will be back. I saw your bunny spawn. I know you're here. Get the fuck out. I will be back. I'm sending them off. I'm gonna send you guys away to go watch someone else who's actually focusing on you. Because I'm not. Get the fuck out of my stream. I'm playing Minecraft. Where are we going? Oh my god. Is that what Dryad looks like now? How long ago? Oh, new model of day 3. Well, damn. Looks like a fucking new war guy. That's cool. Yes. You know what? I am going to send y'all off to Pale and Gray VT. They are a super cool vampire-themed streamer. Oh my goodness, they actually have a live 2D model now! The last time I saw their stream, they were a PNG tuber. That's like actually their streamer. That's so cool! Yes, Shay, one of your people. Last I remember, Pale and Gray uses only they, them. I will double check that. In case some people like to change, sometimes I just forget. But I do believe, Pale is only they, them. They'll always remember to go look around for yourselves. Oh yeah, should actually start the raid. But yeah, super cool model design. I don't know if they made this one themselves, but they did design their own character. It's so cool. Yeah, they, them specifically. Vampiric entity. No one's ever actually a vampire. It's gotta be like loosely inspired, lest the mortals get suspicious. Alright, off you go. Bye-bye! I didn't do any of my outro.